Guys, we finally made it. Kingdom Hearts is officially 20 years old. What's going on, guys? I'm Mystic Mala. Today's video is going to be about how Kingdom Hearts is 20 years old today, and I am so happy to say that because I grew up with this game. And first, before we get too deep into this, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share with your friends, as well as hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my Mystic content. May your heart be your guiding key. Let's grow this Mystic family. But let's get into this. Here, I'm gonna give y'all a little story flashback real quickly. How I got into Kingdom Hearts, first of all, is my mom was originally into Kingdom Hearts. Well, I mean, she still is, but she's into Kingdom Hearts. She's a very big Kingdom Hearts fan, and I got into it because of her, really. So I'm very thankful for that. But this game, I remember when I was a kid and I used to just come home from school and just turn on the PS2, because I had the fat PS2, then I got the slim PS2, and then I got the silver slim PS2. But I used to play Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Actually, forget that. Kingdom Hearts 2 was actually the one that I used to play heavily, but, I mean, for us all, but Kingdom Hearts 1 was what I started off with, then I played Kingdom Hearts 2, and then Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is what I played next. Because at the time, I didn't, we're young, we didn't really know there was a chronological order through the games. We didn't really know about that type of stuff, so we just knew that it was Kingdom Hearts, and I made sure I played it, right? So then, later on, I realized that Kingdom Hearts 1 happened, and then Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories happens, and then Kingdom Hearts 2, and then later on in life, Kingdom Hearts 358 came out, and 358 takes place at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. It happens both at the same time. So I had to consider that in part of the story, and I used to love coming home from school, and especially on weekends, I would stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning. I would stay up all night playing Kingdom Hearts 1, grinding, farming Heartless, because that's pretty much Kingdom Hearts 1 is the game to where you have to level up. You just can't play the game level 1 and think you're just gonna be a boss at it. That's not how that works. Kingdom Hearts 1 will humble you real quick. But with that being said, and then I'm gonna give y'all a little story of how Kingdom Hearts came to be. Because remember, Square Enix was actually making Final Fantasy at the time. They weren't trying to make Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts wasn't really a thing of Tetsuya Nomura's fantasies at then. He was trying to make a Final Fantasy game. But then later on, Disney and Square Enix were inside the same studio at the time. And Kingdom Hearts was formed in the elevator. It was basically they were in the elevator, an executive from Square Enix and from Disney went inside of an elevator and they were talking, and that's how Kingdom Hearts was made. They were imagine there would be a game with Disney and Square Enix, or Disney and Final Fantasy themed characters, and that's crazy to think, because if Kingdom Hearts, let's say Kingdom Hearts didn't exist, and we go down years down the road, let's say 20 years down the road, how it is today, and you approach yourself and say, oh yeah, there's a game with Final Fantasy and Disney characters in it, and there's so much story, and Mickey Mouse wields a giant house key, you would look at yourself like you're crazy. You think that yourself is insane, because the game itself is insane. But it's the type of story they pull out of Final Fantasy and Disney characters is impeccable. And it, to me personally, Kingdom Hearts is the best game of all time. And I know that's a very controversial subject, because we have games like Uncharted, God of War, Metal Gear Solid, of course. There's many different games, and even Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter. But there's many different games that are story-driven that can hold the best game of all time title. But I hand it to Kingdom Hearts because it has such great, plot points, plot twists, character development, bosses, fighting sequences, reaction commands, all that type of stuff, like, plays a huge part in saying this is the best game of all time, and it can hold that title for me very, very well. Please make sure you go inside the comment section below and tell me, how did you get into Kingdom Hearts? How did you get it? Did you get into it by a friend, a brother, a cousin? Maybe you walked inside the game store, if it's either GameStop, Walmart, Target, Kmart, or any other video game store, if you're outside of the country. But what game did you actually, like, how did you get into it? Because, like, we all, like, lived so long and came to love this. We all came to love this video game series so dearly, to the point to where we all feel, like, emotionally distraught when we see our characters go through pain, and we cry, we laugh with this game, and we have so much emotions going into this game. And it's like, we came to be attached with so many different characters, like Roxas, Ventus, Aqua, Terra, Kairi, Riku, Lee, Shion, Sora, even Master Xehanort. In the end, we came to, like, sympathize with these characters and understand that there's so much life lessons to gain from Kingdom Hearts. So if you're really thinking about playing Kingdom Hearts, if you're someone who hasn't played Kingdom Hearts yet, please play Kingdom Hearts. I guarantee you it's gonna be a hell of a ride, trust me. Like, this game is such an amazing game. I guarantee, like, please, put your people on, put family on Kingdom Hearts. Make sure you put your friends on Kingdom Hearts. If they're, if they're speculating on if they want to play it or not, please just show them this video and tell them to hit the subscribe, of course, and hit the notifications bell. But make sure to play that game, because you will not be disappointed. There's just, the only thing you're gonna be disappointed with this game is Sora inside of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. He's kind of a dope, but with that being said, Sora is an amazing character though. Like, it's just so amazing how far we came with this game. 20 years down the road, I'm turning 21 years old this year, and I pretty much grew up with Kingdom Hearts. Like, and it's an honor to say that, because this is like, a solid gold game. It's platinum. This game is an amazing game. It's nothing short of amazing. To the point to where, like, it's crazy. To the point to where this game is so big now, to the point to where they make news about this game. Look up Channel 10 Kingdom Hearts. Channel 10 Kingdom Hearts news on YouTube. And it's not even on YouTube. This was broadcasted live. But it's on, they uploaded it to YouTube. They are actually talking about Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts is a small game, right? Kingdom Hearts, you ask some people, and people say Kingdom Hearts is weird, and so on, whatever opinions they may have. But Kingdom Hearts is such a famous game that they made news about it. If you told me that 5 years ago, I would not believe you. So, like, with that being said, Kingdom Hearts is such an awesome game, and it's making a footprint in all of our lives, and even in history itself. So I'm really thankful to Tetsuya Nomura for making this game. Tetsuya Nomura, please make an online multiplayer Kingdom Hearts PvP Keyblade War type of game, because I would love to fight my friends, and even some of you, my viewers and subscribers. I would love to, duke it out with you with Keyblades and your custom-made characters inside of Kingdom Hearts. So Tetsuya Nomura, if you're listening, please make something like that for the next game, Kingdom Hearts 3.5 Remix or Kingdom Hearts 4. Thank you so much. But this marks the end of my video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to share with your friends, as well as hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my Mystic content. May your heart be your guiding key. Let's grow this Mystic family. Peace.